God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
Nice to hear the Canadian national anthem performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, you go again. Putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 I won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you." Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Raptors, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's Conley. Outside, Anderson. Conley, a screen on Siakam. Here's Anderson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Shot is good by Edwards.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Hits a three-pointer. VanVleet's got his second basket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Oh, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Conley. Last game he had 28 points. First quarter, just over a minute played. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Edwards for 3. The shot comes out.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Siakam for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Edwards against Anunoby. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 3 on the clock. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's VanVleet. And it's Toronto with another.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Minnesota calls timeout. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. You look at Minnesota, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Here's Anderson. 11 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
2 points. That one goes.
Thank you. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Conley finds Anderson. McDaniels from long range. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby on the wing. Here's the three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Inside. The kick out to Conley. Launches it. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Here's VanVleet with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Anunoby against Edwards. From deep, Conley gets the three to fall.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. Oh, get that out of here.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
That's good from Siakam.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
And so he hits both. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 2.
And he drops a first. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Here's VanVleet. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points in his last time out. Barnes against McDaniels. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Drains the triple. Conley's got 8.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Goes up on the baseline, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
Pass to Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Anunoby covering. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 10.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Conley passes to Edwards. There's the 3. Offensive board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anunoby. And he throws it down with one hand.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Edwards against Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And the basket by VanVleet.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Who poked away, and it's stolen by VanVleet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Siakam with the slam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Make some noise, everyone.
Here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Siakam. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. Rivers is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. Here's Noel, guarded by VanVleet. Can they get it? Barnes with the rebound. Left side Young. The baseline Jay. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Now here's Reed. 14 points for him last game against Chicago.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's VanVleet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. VanVleet's got 22.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Noel, lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Trent from long range. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Love shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Rivers. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shoots over Young. Rivers' shot is off. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Trent. There's the drive.
Look at Gary Trent Jr. Relentless on the drive. Going straight into the coverage with no fear.
Team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr., an all-around scorer.
Trent hits them both. Minnesota shooting around 40% early on here. Pass to Prince. Reed with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Here's Young. Second chance effort. Achua can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Prince. Up top, Reed to the inside. McDaniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Trent from long range. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Prince. Launches a three. Count it from distance.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
And Trent the bucket on the assist from VanVleet. Trent's got 8 points.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
To the middle. And that one is stopped right through.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Shot on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. VanVleet's got 24 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Off target from outside. And here are the Raptors now. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Prince grabs the miss.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Rivers. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's VanVleet. Good on the leaner. 26 points for him.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Noel. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Reed against Achua. Reed can't hit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Barnes. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Outside McDaniels. Tipped away. Now Young with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Achua. And they get it back. Here's Trent.
Torian Prince, he does it every night. He competes. Terrific effort on the defensive end.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Toronto's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. We've got Fred VanVleet. Gary Trent is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's OG Anunoby. So that's the 5 of the game for Toronto.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred VanVleet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Here's Rivers, following the bucket by the Raptors. Got a hand on it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Trent the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Trent's got 10 points in the game.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
Here's Edwards. Drilled from 11 feet out. 7 points in the game.
No trouble converting that. Great look. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Team foul.
Slow-mo, even on the drive. Anderson has a tricky, old-school game.
And Toronto calls time here.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. Fans, let's hear it for the
First one falls. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental. We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
From the wing, and the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Conley for 3. Connects from downtown. Conley's got 11.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's VanVleet. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
A Outside Conley. Three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's VanVleet. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. Back to Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 13 points in the game. Here's VanVleet. Another shot. Siakam with the bucket, getting it done inside.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Edwards is doubled. Anderson against VanVleet. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Fires at the elbow, and Trent the bucket on the assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Counted. Good.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Rivers' shot is off. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far. Anunoby on the wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doesn't go for him. Anderson passes to Conley. Now here's Edwards. The 3 is up. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Here's VanVleet. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. VanVleet's got 38 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
From deep, Conley gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's VanVleet. Can't get it to drop. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Anderson. He's got 6. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Minnesota ball. At the line for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Hurdles checked in for Toronto.
Raptors, Jakob Panther.
Siakam against Anderson. Here's Gobert. And he makes it on the layup. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Pirtle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Anderson finds Gobert. Tries again with the second effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got 8.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And the basket is good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
VanVleet misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. That's tipped. Here's Conley. Down low. That one is off. Excellent D there from Siakam. Here's VanVleet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. VanVleet's got 40 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now. VanVleet outside. Anunoby on the wing. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Timberwolves shooting the rock well at 46%. Anderson with a screen on VanVleet. Conley passes to Gobert. Excellent D there from Siakam. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far. Here's Anunoby. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter. The Raptors shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Here's Trent. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
And Minnesota calls time here.
It's that time, man. Keep the time. Give it up for the man!
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for VanVleet. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Rivers. Minnesota shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Prince. Achua defending. Pass to Conley. Here's Prince. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Noel. That's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Barnes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Here's Conley. He's got 16. Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now McDaniels. He's coming off a 25-point game against Chicago.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the strike.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Barnes, it's good.
Barnes stopping and popping.
Here's Conley. He's got 18. Reed, a screen on Trent. Conley passes to Reed. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Pass to McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Pirtle. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting about 47%. A nice number to the middle. Here's Reed. Drives to the hoop. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Pass to Reed. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Man, how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Outside Conley. Reed, a screen on Trent. Here's Conley. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's Conley. 20 points for him. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Trent. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
And here's Reed. Shot from the low post is good. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And it's Trent penetrating. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
Inside. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Conley comes with a double team. Trent's shot is off.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. Conley against Trent. Pass to Prince. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. The three is up. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal foul.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities and he gets it done.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Fred VanVleet has been on display for Toronto, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
76. Fans, get ready for the Toronto Rockies.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass is like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And now here's a glance at some of the other action going on right now. It's the Boston Celtics, already looking at a 10-point deficit in the first quarter. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So for Minnesota right now, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson, and it's Conley in at the 1.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Trent, and here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 12.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Barnes. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Gobert, that's good.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
That one drops for him. Bertle's got his second basket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Bertle. That's foul number 2 for him. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. Toronto calls timeout.
For your Raptors, OG Anunoby. Toronto with the timeout. It's time for your North Side crew, everyone. Come on and make some noise!
And since the All-Star break, these teams have been swatting down shots left and right. The Timberwolves second.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Shoots over Anunoby. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards against Barnes. Anderson for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by VanVleet. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Edwards. The teardrop. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Baseline jumper, and he gets that one. Siakam's got 17.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
To the paint. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And there's the contact on the dunk attempt. He gets the whistle. He doesn't get the bucket, so 2 shots coming up.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
Toronto, Pascal Siakam at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Rivers is checked in for Conley. Siakam hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Anderson inside, working on Siakam, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors, Colombo.
It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby, wow.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anderson passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Now the Raptors with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the basket by VanVleet.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Back to Rivers. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And it's good for 2. VanVleet's got 44.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-4 run. Shoots from the baseline. And Fred VanVleet again. VanVleet's got 46.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Anderson against Siakam. Anderson passes to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Here's Rivers. Outside, Anderson fires the 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's used to being the catalyst. Kyle trying to become more of a threat, playing off the ball.
Toronto calls timeout.
Time to grab a free shirt.
And so here is Toronto. Here's VanVleet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Tipped away. Gobert passes to Anderson. Rejected by Siakam.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Rivers, currently averaging 5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Barnes. And that one's long. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 16-7 run. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Toronto has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's VanVleet. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Anderson with a screen on Barnes. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Anderson. Tries yet again. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's McDaniels. 10 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. McDaniels got 12 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Timeout called, the Raptors. Changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Edwards. Toronto has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. The baseline, Jay. And the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 48.
A lot of his shots come from three, but once in a while, Fred will challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
To the middle, Prince. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
It's VanVleet with a drive. Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Fires for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. A slam dunk by Reed. And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in.
That is Young.
VanVleet outside. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Noel. And now the Raptors on the break. Jumps up. And Young slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And finished off by Boucher.
The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
Minnesota shooting at 49% so far in the game. Outside, Anderson. Here's Reed. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Anderson with it. 16 points for him. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution. Mike Conley.
Minnesota with the ball. Nails it from 3. Noel's got 7.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The Timberwolves shooting 54% so far in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third
Now
quarter.
Conley. 22 points for him. Pass to Reed. Launches it. And Young pulls it down. Toronto has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. They grab their own miss. Count that one. Trent's got 20.
When Gary gets hot, watch out. He's going to keep firing away.
Here's Noel. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Noel's gone 50% shooting tonight. 4 of 8. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. And he drives in. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Anderson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. VanVleet against Conley. The leaner. And he stays with it. Second chance shot. VanVleet drives, and he lays it up and in. VanVleet's got 56 in the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
Pass to Conley. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
For 3, Conley. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Now here's Boucher. Over Conley. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
When Boucher is on the court, it really helps your spacing. A big who can shoot the rock.
And so it's Toronto destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Chris Boucher out there with Will Barton. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And for Toronto, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to update me on the situation. He shared with me that it is a knee sprain, so a sense of relief that even though there's a lot of pain involved, he avoided something more serious. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here's McLaughlin. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's Alexander Walker. From the right block, the shot is good.
Alexander Walker.
The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Right at the free throw line, Flynn's shot is off. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's McLaughlin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Playing with good instincts, Nikhil making those around him better.
From about 19, The reverse. And Barton finishes inside.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Benton. It's rebounded by Knight. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Raptors making their last shot. And it's McLaughlin missing.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Koloko. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Knight. Here's Prince. Here's Knight. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Out to the wing. Pass to Rivers. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Barton. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
His form could have been much better seeing how much time he had to shoot that one, but he got it to fall.
Pass to Prince. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is the speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's McLaughlin, a 3 off the inbound. Buries it from 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Rivers. Here's McLaughlin going inside, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
It goes on
personal
Chris
foul.
Boucher.
Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
It's both from the stripe.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The Raptors shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass tonight. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Raptors ball.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Knight. And it's Noel in for McLaughlin. And Toronto calls time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors use Disney. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors use Disney.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Here's Benton. Defended by Gobert. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Pass to Reed. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Leaner from distance. Barton. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Here's Benton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Rivers from outside the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Benton. And it's Noel with a rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Reed. And he banks in the layup.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Boucher against Reed. Toronto the rebound.
Hard work on the glass gives them back the ball, and they get to milk a little clock here.
And Barton gets it to go.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Back to Reed. Driving to the basket. A slam dunk by Reed.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Barton left side. Stolen by Reed. Here we go. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Boucher. Second shot opportunity. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Takes the 3. Rivers' shot is off. The Raptors shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. And Boucher, here we go. And finished off by Boucher.
On that drive, Chris Boucher made it look very easy.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
ends up going with a new group. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Anderson's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Rivers. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Edwards against Anunoby. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half. Goes up on the wing. Kept alive. Barnes. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Tries it from the block. Nice jump shot.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And the shot's good.
You can count on Fred VanVleet. He always shows up for his team.
To the inside. Hurdle with the ball. Good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Anderson with a screen on VanVleet. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
We're watching the offensive development by Rudy Gobert. He is exploding tonight.
The three from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And here's Edwards outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 7 tonight.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
VanVleet misses.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred VanVleet.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Here's VanVleet. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Double team on VanVleet. Now a timeout called by Toronto. They're up by 19. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Anderson. Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Edwards. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. That shot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Gobert passes to Conley. To the wing, right side. Here's Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good. Siakam outside. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.